Okay, call halal Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakradash. Double honors to the elders and the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways, risking their lives to seal this 144,000 elect. And salutations to the hopeful elect. And salutations to you Akim and you Akwaf, known as the speckled birds, the Israelite foreigners. And a strong shalom to the Akwaf sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. This is a moth your eyes from Yahawah. I'm off your eyes from Yahawah. As you can see, I'm on the highways and byways right now, trying to compel a little lesson right now. It's windy. It's supposed to thunderstorm, so I'm trying to get this lesson out real quick before that happens. So without further ado, hold on. This is basically labeled Israel is ungrateful. Israel is ungrateful. And we're going to start it off at 2nd Esdras chapter 1. I'm going to jump around a little bit. Alright, so this is 1st Esdras. 1st Esdras chapter 1, starting at verse 5. Go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds and their children their wickedness, which they have done against me, that they may tell their children's children, because the sins of their father are increased in them, for they have forgotten me and have offered unto strange gods. And that's what the children of Israel are still doing until this day, man. You're giving up all praises and honor and glory to JC, and to these abominable gods, the coverstone Islam, You're doing all type of unrighteous decrees against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. And y'all are very ungrateful, man. We're going to get to the point. All right, jump down to verse 8. Pull thou off then the hair of thy head, and cast all evil upon them, for they have not been obedient unto my law, but is a rebellious people. How long shall I forbear them, unto whom I have done so much good? Okay, let's jump down to verse 14. I gave you light in a pillar of fire, and great wonders have I done among you. Yet have ye forsaken me, saith Yahawah. Thus saith the Almighty Power, the quails were as a token for you. I gave you tents for your safeguard. Nevertheless ye murmured there, and triumphed not in my name for the destruction of your enemies, but ever to this day do ye yet murmur. Whereas the benefits that I have done for you, when ye were hungry and thirsty in the wilderness, did ye not cry unto me, saying, why hast thou brought us into this wilderness to kill us? It had been better for us to have served the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness. Then had I pity upon you, then had I pity upon your mournings, and gave you manna to eat, so ye did eat angels' bread. Okay, so Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi had pity on us, man. He always looked out for us, man. Until this day, we are still ungrateful towards Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and you wonder why you got to be destroyed, Israel. All right, let's drop down to 1st Esdras chapter 1, verse 22. Thus saith the Almighty Power Yahawah, when ye were in the wilderness in the river of the Amorites, being athirst and blasphemy in my name, I gave you not fire for your blasphemies, but cast a tree in the water and made the river sweet. What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob, thou Judah, wouldest not obey me? I will turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my statutes. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake ye you also. When you desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. And that's what they have right now at this spot right now. He ain't gonna have no mercy upon you, man. Hold on. Slovakia. Let me get that. He's not going to have no mercy upon you, Israelites. So why you think 2/3 of y'all got to be put to death? Because y'all don't want to come back to the fold and repent to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right, this is, I'm going to drop down to verse 28. Verse 28, thus saith the almighty power Yahawah, have I not prayed you at Salakia. Thus saith the almighty power Yahawah, have I not prayed you as a father his son, as a mother her daughters, and as a nurse her young babes, that ye would be my people, and I should be your power, that ye would be my children, and I should be your father. I gathered you together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face. And that's what Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi did, man, for that pride, for that little portion of time. He casted us out of his face, man. You know? But now, you know, the true men of the Lord, the elect, we coming back to the fold. We repented. We doing the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to the best of our ability, man. You know? Verse 31, when ye offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. For your solemn feasts, your new moons, and your circumcisions have I forsaken. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom you have taken and slain, and thrown their bodies in place, it's like in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith Yahawah the power. And we at that point, man. All you got to understand is why the population is so big right now. It's because everybody's back here for judgment right now. Everybody's here for judgment. Okay? All the prophets that y'all done killed in the ancient of times, it's going to come back on all y'all, man. Point blank, period. Everybody's back for judgment, and you're going to get that judgment. Man, allergic to bees, man. Bees popping up everywhere. All right, all right, this is second Esdras, chapter 2, and I'm going to read verse 7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out the earth, for they have despised my covenant. And that's what he did, man. When he put us in slavery, he scattered us to every nation across the four corners of the earth. He took away our name, gave us proverbs and bywords to be called, such as like African American, Black, Afro American, Puerto Rican, Latino, Spanish, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian. You know, this is not who we are. We are the children of Israel, man. Salakia, Israel, give me 1 second. Let me grab something real quick. Salakia. This is Amos chapter 9, verse starting at This is Amos chapter 9, starting at verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Okay? And that time is here, man. You know, you got a lot of uproars of the people. You know, a lot of earthquakes, plagues hitting the earth. You know, so all this stuff is coming to pass. Okay, let's go to Isaiah real quick. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 30, starting at verse 9. This is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahawah, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Get you out the way, turn aside out the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, Yahawah, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and say thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that's what's going to happen to you, man. And that's what's slowly but surely is going to come, like, you know, just like a snap of a finger, man. You know? All right, and I got another one for you. Jump back to Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children that say the Lord Yahawah take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Okay. Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay. So all this blasphemy and this for being forsaken against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man, you got to pay for that, man. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is a jealous power, man. Okay. And hold on one second. Don't think you're gonna get away, E. You're not gonna get away with nothing that you've done, E. Hold on one second. I got something for you. Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord Yahawah is a man of war, and Yahawah is his name. Okay. Hold on, I'm not done. All right, this is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. You hear that? Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Okay? And that's coming, man. That's coming. And we patiently waiting for that, man. And y'all take Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for a joke, man. It's starting to rain out here too, Israel. I already knew the forecast was going to call for rain, but I wanted to at least get a little bit, at least 15 minutes of this lesson out. And this is the very first time I've been on the highways and the byways by myself. All right, let me pull out a few more precepts, and then I'm gonna close it out. You Israelites, man. You Israelites, man, better stop being so damn ungrateful, man. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And that's what's happening right now. You got Babylon covering up the dollar with this plague, talking about COVID-19 is crushing businesses and everything else, and but all this is just a cover up for the crash of the dollar, and also to start their new world order that they've been having in their minds for a long time. Okay, they've been wanting to get this off of the ground for like what, 20, 40 years, or maybe even longer than that. Second. And I said I was going to bring this out in my last. I forgot to post it. Give me 1 second. Yep. Zechariah chapter 14. Starting at verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawah will smite all the people that have that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahawah shall be among them, and they shall lay hold on everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. That's those missiles, man. That nuclear destruction, man. That's what that is, that nuclear destruction. Okay? You Israelites, man. I can't think of that daggone. I know it's in Jeremiah. Salakia, Israel. I know it's in Jeremiah. Where's it at? I think it's in 22. Wind is out here crushing, man. Shalom. Shalom, King. Shalom to everybody on the comment board and everybody that's going to see this video. All right, Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahawah. All right, I'm going to jump down to verse 14. I have seen also the prophets of Jerusalem in horrible thing. They committed adultery and walk in lies. They strengthened also the hands of evildoers, that none do return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and in the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. But, you know, it's starting to rain out here, Israel. Like I said, it's supposed to thunderstorm anyway, so the spirit was on me to come out here and, you know, just to do it on, just to have at least a 15-minute video, man. So, you know, so Lord willing, I'll come back out here tomorrow, or maybe even later tonight. You never know, because they got lights out here. I'm right by a light post right now, so I might come back later on. But with that, I'm gonna say, call Halal Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakradash, Wa Abad Babal. Shalom.